technical knockout and the new WBC Featherweight Champion of the World, Mr. Gary Russell.
We're here live. I'm going to have official highlights on the channel within the hour or two. T-Street Controversy, realcombatmedia.com. Please subscribe.
All right, let's go to Jim Gray with a new champion.
Gary, congratulations. How would you describe this moment and making the most of this opportunity at a second try?
First and foremost, I want to tell my mother, more importantly, my father, who's been riding his way with me all the way through. Everything you see as a fighter, he's the painter. I'm only the canvas. You know, so everything you see as a fighter comes from him. So I got to get it out of the way first. Antoine, T.O., I love y'all, show.
Oh, hey, man.
Dad, I can see the emotion. You want to jump in and tell me what this is like?
I'm happy, man. I'm happy.
We're happy, but we're happy.
Go ahead, Gary.
Like I say, I'm blessed. I appreciate the opportunity. I want to thank Al Heyman, you know, for making things happen for me. We put the work in the gym. We grind 3 times a day, hard, training. Sometimes we leave the gym, feel like I'm the worst fighter ever. For all the young fighters that's coming up, never come into a fight questioning and doubting. Always put the work in the gym. You gotta put it in.
Can you describe what this is like after the disappointment of the Olympics and not being able to participate? The disappointment of Lomachenko, who you told us yesterday you will live with that forever like an elephant, and now to finally be on top of the pedestal and have that belt around you?
Certainly. We definitely trying to get Lomachenko once again. Like I say, being a world champion is funny because it was never one of my goals. You know, not until after me not being able to compete in the Olympics, I had a lot of people that genuinely had my support in hand, and I felt as though the only way for me to make it up to my fans and the people that worked with me and was there for so long is to come home with this world title, and we did it today.
You were punching with conviction here tonight as we take a look, Gary, of the first knockdown in the 3rd round. Tell us about this nice right hook that catches him.
I was going to show it. I'll wait. You got to wait till I get the replay to see it.
We knew that he was trying to find the hook. The left hand was the key in the fight. As you can see, the left hands would touch him first, you know, and open up for the hook. So we knew that our left hand would be this wide left hook. So.
And now we jump to the 4th round. Did you feel that he ever recovered from the first knockdown?
Nah, I don't feel as though that he really recovered from the first knockdown. My father told me still maintain composure, stay off the jab, close the distance. He wanted me to punch in 3s and 4s, everything shot.
When you've had hand injuries like you have had in the past, and then you come in and you put on a display like this evening, how difficult is it mentally to get over the fact that you've had those things happen in the past and the pain that goes along with those type of hand injuries?
It comes with the territory. We're fighters, we're warriors. You know, there's always obstacles in our way. We did everything we can to prepare ourselves. We do everything in 20-ounce gloves. We spawn 20-ounce gloves. We hit the bag in 20-ounce gloves, the mitts in 20-ounce gloves. We do everything we can to preserve our well-being. You know, so we was 100% prepared for this fight.
What would you like to do with this belt now? There's a lot of great fighters at 126. We're going to have Mares against Santa Cruz possibly this summer. Would you like to face that winner, or what would you like to do now?
We're gonna talk to Al and get back to the team, go back to the drawing board. I'm back in the gym on Monday.
Congratulations. I know it's been a long journey and a long road for you. There are a lot of fans around the country who are very happy.
We got to listen to Jhonny Gonzalez next. It's running a little long, but we're going to talk. Please subscribe. Take your time. Go get a beer, get some chocolate milk, some cookies or something.
They overlook the coaches.
Congratulations, Mr. Russell.
Thank you so much.
All right, back to you, Mo.
All right, Jim, thank you very much. Fighting indeed a family affair.
So did Jhonny Gonzalez just leave?
Now celebrate Gary Russell Jr.'s championship win here tonight. He does it in impressive fashion. Al, let's take a look at the show stats at the time of the stoppage.
And the most remarkable thing, of course, are the power punches landed 34-7 for Gary Russell Jr. And they were dramatic power punches. And I don't think anybody really expected this kind of result at that point in the fight.
14 of 115 for Gonzalez. 59 of 172 overall punches for Gary Russell Jr.
Dreamed of being a world champion. His goal was to be.
I'm T-Street Controversy. This is T-Street Controversy Live. I cover every single major fight live. Gary Russell Jr. now improves to, what is he, 26 or 27? I believe it's 27-0 with 27-1. That lone loss to Vasyl Lomachenko with 15 KOs. He's the new WBC 126-pound champion. The main question is, where does he go from here? Or more importantly, if you don't know, where does Jhonny Gonzalez go from here? If you don't know, Golden Boy Promotions has filed a lawsuit against Jhonny Gonzalez and/or Al Heyman. I don't know what they're doing with the situation, but basically Jhonny Gonzalez had an agreement, or allegedly had an agreement, with Golden Boy Promotions, and he's fighting on this card, which is, I don't even know who's promoting this card. I think it's like the Bella Entertainment or something like that, or Goose and Tudor Promotions. But basically, now that Jhonny Gonzalez has taken his defeat and Gary Russell Jr. has his belt, is there a rematch clause? If you really look at it, it doesn't really need a rematch, because Jhonny Gonzalez clearly lost and will lose again to Gary Russell Jr. Jhonny Gonzalez is just too slow. There was some dangers in round 1 and 2 when Gary Russell decided to try to sit there and trade with Jhonny Gonzalez, and he did take some big shots, but at the same time, Gary Russell Jr. was just too fast. And for him to get a knockout against a guy like Jhonny Gonzalez, despite the fact that Jhonny Gonzalez has been knocked out before, this is by far, of course, we should all know, by far the biggest win of his career. And you heard right there, we're hearing rumors of a Leo Santa Cruz. You know, Abner Mares may be moving up to, Leo Santa Cruz moving up to 26 pounds and pretty much dropping that WBC title. There's a lot of stuff going on. But as far as the Jhonny Gonzalez, Al Heyman lawsuit situation, it's for about $1 million or so. We're going to talk about that in detail, because if I'm correct, Jhonny Gonzalez was supposed to be, if I'm correct, he's involved in some 3-fight deal with Al Heyman boxers. So, maybe we might see maybe now we might see a rematch with him and Abner Mares. Or, maybe Leo Santa Cruz's first fight at 126 pounds against Jhonny Gonzalez. So there's fights out there for him. But now we got to talk about the 126-pound division as a whole. You got Nicholas Walters, who right now, in my opinion, is the guy to beat. Now, I look at it like this. Put it this way. Can a Gary Russell Jr. beat a Nicholas Walters? Nicholas Walters is very big. Gary Russell Jr. has the speed, but the power. And then I have to ask myself, well, Nicholas Walters is more powerful. Well, he has more power, in my opinion, despite the knockouts, than a Jhonny Gonzalez. He's a faster fighter than a Jhonny Gonzalez, and an overall better boxer than a Jhonny Gonzalez. But at the same time, we got to see where he's going to go. So, of course, maybe he can get a rematch with Vasyl Lomachenko. We doubt that will happen. And it's a shame, but I really would like to see Gary Russell Jr. continue what he's been doing, as far as he lost last year to Vasyl Lomachenko, had a warm-up fight or a tune-up, and then he got right back out there and got a title against Jhonny Gonzalez. And now I want to see him get in big fights. I don't want to see him go that Leo Santa Cruz route, meaning the route of just fight a whole bunch of people, we haven't heard of, or, just fighting as mandatories. I want to see him test himself some more. If there's anybody that Al Heyman should really put out there, it should be Gary Russell. Now, I understand you want to manage the fighters and you want to, make their careers long and everything like that. But at the same time, he's doing it with every single boxer in his stable. So the fact that he did this, rare move, or what seems like a rare move by Al Heyman, we've had when he lost to Vasyl Lomachenko, and now, just within a year, just one fight, basically getting a title shot and winning. I'm hoping he keeps following that formula. I am T Street Controversy with RealCombatMedia.com. I cover every single major fight live. Jhonny Gonzalez was just too slow. He just was too slow, and, Gary Russell Jr. being the more skilled, throwing all those punches. It's just no way that, Jhonny Gonzalez, in my opinion, okay, put it this way, all fighters have a chance, but I picked Gary Russell Jr. going into the fight, and basically because of that, did I expect for him to win by knockout? No, I expected for him to win on the cards, maybe scoring a knockdown, but not winning the knockout, and basically just destroying Jhonny Gonzalez, who once he got knocked down in the first round, that first time, he never got himself back together. But I'm T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live, and I cover every single major fight live from RealCombatMedia.com. Please subscribe.